Hello and welcome to a brief video presentation of quadcopters. In this video, I will provide a quick overview of parts and the steps we took to build our own quadcopter. So, let's get started. The first step in building a quadcopter is knowing what type of design is best for you. So after some research, we designed a CAD model for the future build. Next up, we have Eric showing us the motors for our build. In the very beginning, we knew the weight our build had to stay under, and we already had 4 new motors that had never been used. These motors are the Aromatin T motors, 2208 KV1800. The 22 stands for the diameter of the motor in millimeters, and the 08 stands for the height of the stator in millimeters. The KV1800 stands for the RPM, or the rotations per minute of the motor at max current. Next up, we have the general electronics. On the left-hand side with the blue light, you see the flight controller. In the center, we have the power distribution board. On the right-hand side, we have a wireless transmitter. And on each corner, you can see the ESCs. The ESCs are responsible for the spin of each motor. The transmitter, power distribution board, and flight controller all work together to make sure that the ESCs are spinning at the correct RPM. And now we have John showing us the RadioLink AT10 remote control with digital display. This remote controller has a myriad of settings that can be switched back and forth on command. Now that all the pieces were figured out, it was time to start building the quadcopter. After building, soldering, and positioning all the parts and wires, we then had to make sure that all the axes were correct. After that, we had to do a propeller test to make sure the ESCs were working properly. Now that the quadcopter is built, the last step was to make sure that the connection between the quadcopter and the AT10 could be established. I hope you enjoyed this quick 3-minute recap of our quadcopter project. Interviews, setbacks, and scrapped ideas are contained within the accompanying PowerPoint. And of course, thanks for watching.